Peter and Paul. Not just the founders of early Christianity. But deep down, they represent the first serious intellectual division in its history. One of them built the idea of faith as a path. The other turned it into a revolution against the old system. But the question many avoid is, was one of them interpreting the message of Christ, or reshaping it? In the traditional narrative, everything seems harmonious. But in the early texts, the picture is not that clean. There is tension, difference, and intellectual conflict over the very meaning of salvation itself. And over time, the story was presented in a way that seems more consistent than it actually was.
Peter, I am Peter. I lived with Christ. I saw his life, his way, his method of teaching people. Faith for me is not an abstract idea, but a clear commitment.
Paul, more intense. And I am Paul. I was not one of the disciples. But I saw a different truth. The law has ended. Whoever clings to it places restrictions on grace. From the beginning, it was clear that each side saw itself as closest to the truth. Antioch is not just a city. It is the first real test of the idea of Christianity outside its Jewish roots. Paul. If faith in Christ is enough, why ask people to convert to another version of the old religion? Peter. Because faith without system loses its boundaries over time.
Paul, or has the system become a means of control in God's name? Peter, stronger, or does absolute freedom open the door to any interpretation?
This is no longer a simple debate, but a question. Who owns the definition of faith? What is often not said? Does this disagreement not remain theoretical? It began to leave its mark on the early communities. Each side started forming its own interpretive circle. And over time, the gap grew between faith tied to roots and faith detached from them. And here a more sensitive question emerges. Was this disagreement later smoothed over in the official narrative?
Peter, calmer but heavier. You see freedom, but people need a path. Paul, and you see the path, but you suffocate freedom.
Neither was attacking the other as an enemy. But each believed the other was threatening the core of the message. And now, imagine one moment. Not as history, but as a final intellectual confrontation. Symbolic voice of Christ. Sharp but calm. Why did you become adversaries? When the message you carried is one. Oh Peter. Has the path turned into a wall? And oh Paul. Has freedom become the cause of division? I did not come to create division among you, but to unite you around one meaning. This scene is not historical, but a symbolic reading of the early interpretive conflict. After this conflict, no side clearly won. Rather, something else happened. A gradual merging of the two schools. But this merging, it was not entirely neutral. It happened through centuries of interpretation, and selection, and formulation. And here is the most sensitive question in this video. Has what reached us today, the complete truth, or the truth that was filtered? Peter represents the idea of roots and system. Paul represents the idea of expansion and liberation. But both of them reshaped the meaning of faith in their own way. And the question is not, who was right, but rather, whose voice became clearer in the final history? Peter, or Paul? Or did history itself choose one version of the truth? After centuries of conflict, merging, and filtering, we return to the same moment. The symbolic Christ, who appeared in the middle of the road, returns once again. But this time, not to ask, but to look. Voice of Christ. Not angry, but sad, faint, tired. I left you to carry one message, and you turned it into sex. I left you to teach people love, and you learned hostility. Did I not tell you? By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. I did not say, by this they will know you are my disciples. Nor did I say, if your system is precise. Nor did I say, if your freedom is absolute. I said one thing. Simple, but you forgot it. Love. Where is love? Oh Peter. In the walls you built. And where is love? Oh Paul. In your freedom with no boundaries. I left you with one gospel, and you made 1,000 books from it. I left you with one commandment, and you built 1,000 sects upon it. And now, after all these centuries, where is the love I left for you? Did you remember? Or is it too late? Christ did not say, by this they will know you are my disciples, if you have the correct doctrine. Nor did he say, if you have the system. Nor did he say, if you have freedom. He said one word. Love. Christ. Sad whisper. I left you with one message, and you turned it into thousands of sects. I left you with one commandment, and you built walls upon it. You fought over who is closest to me, and you are all far away. He did not choose a side that day. If he wanted to, he would have chosen. But he remained silent, and left you with freedom, which you misused. Christ. Fading voice. I am not with Peter, nor with Paul. I am with those who love. Did you remember? The question now is not about who wrote history. The question is for you. Do you choose conflict, or do you choose love? Because love no longer needs religion. If you liked the episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new episodes of Beyond the Idea. Share your opinion in the comments. Do you choose conflict or love?